This is the Dr. Beter audio letter, Box 16428, Fort Worth, Texas, 76133.
Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Beter speaking. Today is June 21, 1975, and this is my monthly audio letter number 1. A lot of things have been happening lately that probably have you concerned and puzzled. Things like the Maya Gaz affair, the prospect of financial collapse of New York City with domino effects throughout the economy, and so on. And all these things are important. But what I hope to do in my monthly reports to you is to try to focus your attention squarely on the most basic developments. Understanding these most basic matters will, I believe, enable you increasingly to grasp the significance of details in the news yourself. And once the American public can see through the daily diet of clever, subtle propaganda, which is served up by the major media as news, when it really is not news at all, then the jig will be up for those who are trying to take our country and our freedom away from us. In this audio letter, I therefore want to discuss just 3 topics. 1, an important matter concerning evidence of the Fort Knox gold scandal. 2, recent indications from President Ford that the plans for economic depression and dictatorship in America are still on track. And an introduction to our next president and would-be dictator, Nelson Aldrich Rockefeller. First, about Fort Knox. You know, the Fort Knox gold scandal is just like the Watergate scandal in one respect. There is a desperate cover-up going on right now, just as happened with Watergate. The Fort Knox gold scandal cover-up really passed the point of no return last September, when the United States Treasury perpetrated the Fort Knox gold inspection hoax in an attempt to discredit my charges that there's no gold in Fort Knox because it had all been illegally removed. Since that time, the government has been getting in deeper and deeper and deeper, involving more and more people in all sorts of maneuvers to try to keep the lid on. For example, when the congressmen and newsmen visited Fort Knox last September, news stories promised everybody that the visit would be followed up by an audit of the Fort Knox gold by the General Accounting Office. But what they actually did was just a very superficial exercise just to make the record look good.